Hi guys, I'm Vireen Goyal, the host for today's podcast. This is the second podcast we're having with DRV and Boyblanck. Let's straight get into it. So, what really, which were the artists? What art did you get exposed to in the beginning when you started with your music? Like, what really forced you into the industry?
No, super early on, it was like rock music in a big way. Growing up through middle school, because that was the culture. We listened to rock, metal, that kind of music. फिर later in life, it was like more regular pop, mainstream music, and eventually hip hop.
एंड ब्रो मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था कि मतलब इंडस्ट्री क्या है. गाने बनाते जब मैं गाने बनाने शुरू करे थे मुझे नहीं पता लगा था कि इंडस्ट्री like what the fruits about the fruits I didn't know about the fruits. I did it for मैं स्कूल में ही to for the kids around. और भाई वो चीज़ होते you know that's when you get too close to the actual seriousness of it. That's when you get to know okay yeah that's when I chose that for me कि भाई यहाँ
So for you, it was like basically that I'm just
यहाँ
gonna
जगह-
go
यहाँ-
into
यहाँ से
music.
like
But
यहाँ-
you, what was there anything that influenced you basically to get into music?
Yeah, bro. I was मैं बचपन से माइकल जैक्सन सबसे ज़्यादा सुना है मैंने.
That's crazy, bro.
बचपन से पापा की भी जो सीडीज वीडियोस होती थी और and also after that's crazy because after his death I got as a kid I got obsessed with him. Like I got to know Michael
I
Jackson.
guess all of us,
Like,
you know,
The day I got
after
to know
his
Michael
death
Jackson
only.
was when he died. That I can't help it. I was a kid, but I got to know about Michael Jackson और फिर मेरे 3-4 साल उस बंदे को subconsciously study करा सिर्फ. And that's what like if you can make music and do something that grand, let's give it a try.
Yeah, so you know, having both of you together, I can ask you this one common question: what was the reason you both got into trap? Because you know, trap is you guys are performing trap on another level. For me, genuinely.
Yeah.
So, what got you guys into trap?
Trap, it was the sound. When I discovered the sound, that was it. Like going back from there.
Any like how did you discover the sound?
No, like my sound on that.
Okay.
Like I'd make
Alright.
songs, I'd make beats, I'd make regular rock type shit. But then finding that sound, like trap beats in general, and uske upar meri awaaz with the auto tune, that sound. When I heard that, I'm like, that's it.
All right. What about you?
Trap. मेरा वही तो भाई यूशमान द गाय ऑफ मी उसने पहले मैं बूम बैप पे शुरू करा था बट फिर उसने वो अटलांटा में पढ़ाई कर रहा था तो उसने सुना के फ्यूचर मेट्रो वगैरह सब सुन लिया उसने वहाँ पे एंड देन ही आई हैड अ ट्रिप बैक टू नोएडा फिर हम वहाँ पे मिले नोएडा में वी गॉट कनेक्टेड एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी वुड जस्ट लॉक इन द इनिशियल डेज एंड ही वुड प्ले ड्रैप you know in the car he would play it. He would play like mostly he would cover the Atlanta scene but वो Memphis वगैरह सब चलाता था. He would just expose me to different kinds of raps.
Shout out, bro, Yushman.
Shout out to
Literally,
Yushman.
like,
And bro, like at that point I didn't know I was being groomed, but now literally groomed, bro. But now I see the effects of it. And
No, Yush's dope. मैं अभी college में this one homie of mine, Akshay, we'd be in the parking lot and he'd play me Huncho Jack वगैरह, like Travis Quavo के album.
UK.
Yeah, no, like Travis Quavo.
Oh, Huncho Jack.
Yeah,
I thought I'm Huncho. I thought you talking.
No, so that type of shit back in 2015-16. So being exposed to Travis, Young Thug, Uzi, Party.
Yeah.
वहाँ से like it was more like I found the sound first and then I started listening to
Yeah, so
that kind of
that's
music.
something my next question is on. Like, how do you decide that your song is done? You know, it's tough to come to a conclusion that now it's done. Sometimes it's 1 minute 30 seconds, sometimes it's 2 minutes 10 seconds. So how do you decide it?
Question, bro.
Yeah, now it's only songs are only getting shorter. Like पहले songs be 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Now like a 1 minute 30
Attention span.
2 minute song is perfectly normal to have. You know, Multani Mitti, most of the songs 2 minutes, 2
Yeah,
minutes 30
yeah.
seconds,
Yeah, I think the shortest song might just be less.
under 2.
minutes.
So now that you got into Multani Mitti, first of all, I loved the album.
Hell yes, bro.
fucking loved it bro, बजा रहा हूँ non-stop, जब से भेजी है भाई, मजाक नहीं है
हम भी
You're
So-
playing it right before, like
भाई,
going to
genuinely भाई.
morning
So-
music.
Apna, what has been like, you know, you've done Dhruv Rajpal, then Nakshatra, then now this, and you from it's like
It's good to be
it's
back.
good to be back to this. So what's the process you've been like? What is the change you've seen in yourself in between these albums? Because definitely there's no doubt that you guys have grown. Like I am pretty sure I can say this, that you guys have grown vocally as well as, you know, with the understanding of the production to another level just in the gap of the albums.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about it?
Well, it's just phases of life. Like the first tape I made, उस time पे जो चल रहा था, जब lockdown का time था, and I was in 4th, 5th year of college, getting out of college. So it was reflective of those times, and that's what that came from. And Nakshatra was like, you know, more recent, like 2022 में जो we headspace थी.
Yeah.
And this, like this was after we made Court Kacheri, and then we made Desktop, and उसके बाद he floats the idea.
So you're saying Nakshatra you made after Court Kacheri?
I think Nakshatra was being made.
Yeah, like Nakshatra, Court Kacheri was done between, like, in the Nakshatra era only.
No, because I hit you up for the Rani Khet verse.
Yeah.
And we linked up for that. And उस time ही लगे हाथ we were in Bombay when you were doing the soundtrack for fucking Kennedy.
Yeah.
Bhai,
So, on to that later.
On to that later.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. So
Come on, guys.
around that time, we were doing the Rani Khet verse, and lage hath we did the Court Kacheri verse, and that was Court Kacheri was more like I'd heard that song before, and I was obviously a fan of that sound.
भाई
like, 'cause
क्योंकि पूरी एल्बम में कोर्ट कचहरी पे सबसे ज्यादा मजा हूँ भाई.
Court Kacheri is the song.
It's the
That's what
shit
made
to
the
play.
album.
You know what like the origins of Court Kacheri though? इसको भी ये मैंने इसको गाना सुनाया था, एक मैंने MC अमृत के साथ गाना रिकॉर्ड करा था. It was named Maggie Ops. और हमने
Noida parking lot.
मैं ध्रुव और डार्सी मिले थे नोएडा में, और हम ऐसे चिल कर रहे हैं आराम से शाम में, और मैंने इनको ये गाना सुनाया.
अच्छा.
और भाई ये बंदा मुझे कह रहा है कि
That's your sound.
इसने बोला कि ये कर कुछ टाइम, एंड देन आई वाज लाइक ठीक है, वो सबकॉन्शियस में रह गई बात. आगे 2-3 हफ्ते में मैंने बीट उठाई, फिर कुछ और वो ही निकला, और फिर कोर्ट कचहरी बना. और फिर जब रानी खेत के वक्त हम मिले, तब मैंने इसको कोर्ट कचहरी का डेमो सुनाया, और इसने बोला कि भाई
Let's do this.
भाई crazy bro, that song is insane.
Hell yes, bro. That's a banger.
Genuinely. Like, do you pick up the beats first, or do you like do your lyrics and then do you get onto the beats?
Beats first, mostly.
या
Mostly beats first.
सेम बीट्स फर्स्ट. वरना अगर कोई प्रोड्यूसर है, जिस स्टूडियो में जाओ प्रोड्यूसर बैठा है, पहले उससे बातचीत करी, कम्युनिकेशन अगर सही है तो फिर वो बात, या तो कोई ऐसे सेशन भी होते हैं कि वो तुझसे पूछेगा, ऐसा वो सब बातें होगी, और फिर वो कुछ कंस्ट्रक्ट करना शुरू करेगा. लाइक हाउ आई एम प्रीटी श्योर मोहित वुड आल्सो डू.
Yeah, so
Like what-
that's
yeah.
what I want to ask. Like, if you're doing it with the
Shoutouts.
producer, if you're doing it with the producer, like, do you really get involved with the producers involved, like
See,
business, or do you try to keep yourself out of it, or do you like give in your input that no, I want it this way?
Oh,
Bro, so for example, AAKASH did 2 of the tracks on Multani Mitti now, and we had the opportunity to have him reproduce 2 of the tracks, Kadwa Sach and Street Cred.
that's great.
And someone like AAKASH, there's absolutely no need for any, just being in that room, it's me and him. There's the gang outside in the kitchen, and there's all sorts of things happening, but in the studio we locked in, and someone like AAKASH, he's a machine. So
Sharon Akash.
yeah, shout out bro, there's no doubts about his capability, and उसमें input की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है उसको, and he always comes out with bangers. So with someone like AAKASH you can trust, but obviously there's vibes like even approaching a producer कि तू इसका music कर या इसकी beat कर, so it comes with that implied trust कि okay, I know your sound, I trust your sound, so
मतलब
whatever you're gonna come up with.
दोनों के विजन्स में कॉमन ग्राउंड होना
बात है।
चाहिए. जैसे इसको और मेरा आर्टिस्टिकली जब हम स्टूडियो में होते हैं, मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि हर चीज़ में हम मान रहे हैं, लेकिन ये अपना पॉइंट रखता है, मैं अपना पॉइंट रखता हूँ, और जेन्युइनली ठीक होता है. एक भी बार ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि नहीं भाई, मतलब मैं जो चाहता हूँ वो
हाँ,
भाई,
हाँ, समझ गया.
सब कुछ एकदम मतलब नॉन बायस्ड सुना, इसका पॉइंट सुना, मेरा पॉइंट सुना, जो सही लगा वो पिक करके, क्योंकि भाई हम गाने को देख रहे हैं.
समझ गया.
Yeah, no, with us, so it's actually very little disagreement, and even in the studio creatively.
When you go into the studio, right, what's your mindset like for Court Kacheri? Because Akela, for example, Akela is a completely different vibe from Desktop, Street Cred, Court Kacheri, right? So what exactly is your mindset when you go into the studio? Like, are there emotions you felt 6 months back, do you get back into, or is it something you're feeling at that point in time?
You gotta tell the Akela
you got
story,
what
bro.
I mean, right?
Bro, पहली बात तो like, you know, whenever I go to like, go भी गया भाई, मैं तो closet में record करता हूँ. I record in my closet. I'm a closet rapper, guys.
Yeah, he's closeted for sure.
But जो भी बट भाई मैं तो ये बात बता सकता हूँ कि मैं आज तक किसी भी एजेंडा के साथ स्टूडियो में नहीं घुसा.
अच्छा.
मतलब मुझे
Fact.
मैंने कभी मतलब गाना जब तक बनना शुरू नहीं होता मैं सोचता ही नहीं गाने के बारे में. कुछ बनना शुरू हुआ भाई, मतलब ऐसा लगता है कभी कभार तो कि यू नो यू समटाइम्स यू आर नॉट कंट्रोलिंग योरसेल्फ, यू आर जस्ट मूविंग टुवर्ड्स इट व्हाट यू इनिशियली सीन. और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि भाई जैसे अकेला के टाइम पे ब्रो, अकेला नाउ is in Multani Mitti, whatever, but it was the first link up ever.
Yeah.
वो 2 साल पहले.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
2 साल पहले.
Akela was ready 2 years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Akela
More than-
was composed and
Bro.
written 2 years ago.
More than 2 years.
More than 2 years ago now.
That's insane because
And-
that's a track perfect for this time, you know.
And उस टाइम पे
Yeah.
like there were मैं कुछ कर नहीं पा रहा था और ये अलग जगह पे था, and समझ रहा है, like we were not able to just make time and do it properly
समझ गया.
because we are both at different places in life. And भाई 2 साल के बाद वो चीज़ beautifully अब निकलती है with now like more maturity.
Got it.
Because it was always like, I did that verse and we were like, when's that song coming out?
Huh, so that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm asking. कि, you know, when you're writing, you have to feel it specifically the moment your pen is on the paper, especially then. So those
Or
emotions,
your fingers on the keyboard.
Yeah, or your
Yeah,
fingers on the
screen,
keyboard for
phone
this
screen.
for
Phone
this
screen.
generation. Yes, the
Yeah.
fingers on the keyboard.
Yeah, that's most of studio
Yeah,
sessions. We're
so
just like dudes on their
then
phone.
at that time, is it like, do you write about emotions you're going through at that moment or something you felt 6 months back? Because, you know, for me, for example, it's very, very tough to go back into something I felt very, very strongly 6 months back, to feel it that strongly, you get it? So how is
Bro,
like the thought
भाई
process
वो-
behind that?
जो चीज़ें कुछ चीज़ें बहुत ज़्यादा सीरियसली इफेक्ट करती है, कुछ चीज़ें नहीं करती, और जो सीरियसली इफेक्ट करती है वो फिर किसी जैसे हमारे पास तो जरिया है रैप वैप करने का, तो वो उनके थ्रू निकल आती है. वरना लाइक ऐसा कुछ है ब्रो,
It's writing sessions होते हैं उसमें. It's like जो recently हो रहा है, जो पहले का हो रहा है, दिमाग में कुछ बातें रह जाती हैं, you're like कि निकालनी है किसी point पे.
So basically, you can feel what you felt before. That's
Yeah,
Yeah, for
got
sure.
it,
Like
got
it's
it.
experiences
हाँ,
that shape
so
your
that
thinking.
is what I want, because it is not the same for every artist. I'm telling you that
But
कि लोग तब
मुझे
लिखते
पता है,
हैं जो
like,
उस टाइम फील कर रहे होते हैं.
in a collaborative effort ऐसा बहुत बार होता है कि जो लाइनें मैंने पहले लिखी हो इससे या इसने मुझसे पहले लिखी हो, फिर मैं वो चैप्टर ढूंढता हूँ अपनी लाइफ में,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh,
उसके बारे में
Damn.
Yeah, it's not
Bro,
even like
yeah,
we
got
talk
it,
about
got it.
कि
That's a very
कि वो similar
interesting
चीज़ें
point
हुई हैं
with
हमारे relationship में.
collaborations you
तो
made.
मुल्तानी मिट्टी, हम हमारे मुल्तान से इन सिस्टर्स हैं हमारे, और वो सिमिलैरिटीज बहुत.
Yeah, it's not like कि हम स्टूडियो में आते हैं कि bro अब because we are from Multan, my ancestors Multan से, तो इस बारे में गाने बनानी, इस बारे में एल्बम बनानी है. It's not like that. It's like alright, you do a bar, you do 4 bars, and then you wonder, wait, what's that about? And then there's some conversation there, and फिर you lay the bars, and that's how it works. Like,
So, like, you know, you guys have been in the scene for a while now. So, are there any bars you feel that now do not hold credibility? And you've said
in our
this,
own
but
music.
literally.
now they don't. Yeah, in your own music, obviously,
Bro.
but now they don't hold credibility. But
मेरा भाई
बोल दिया.
ओ भाई मेरे Spotify खोल और मेरा
nah, don't do that, bro. Don't go back on this shit.
if it's out there I have to say.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
bro,
cringe on my
exactly.
old shit as well.
I have my English songs अभी भी बाहर है भाई. मेट्रो राइड है मेरे पहले का नाम, और उसके बाद मैंने ट्रैविस स्कॉट बनने की कोशिश कर ली, फिर मैंने पोस्ट मलोन बनने की कोशिश कर ली, क्योंकि मैं इतना मैं जो देख रहा था वो मैं इमिटेट कर रहा था उस टाइम पे. तो मैंने इंग्लिश गाने अभी भी गा रहे भाई मेरे, और मैं वहाँ पे सिर्फ कुछ बनने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ जो मुझे लग रहा है कि ओ ये है, ये लौटा कुछ
No, it's a rite of passage, bro. ऐसे sound नहीं मिलती.
और
Got to find it.
2-3 साल आराम से लगे भाई.
Bhai, that is exactly my next question. Ke for you, you know, I've noticed that, for example, in Wiki Donor, bro, first time I heard it, I was like, bhai, इसमें तीन artists के feature हैं. Because, you know, I don't know how, but you know how to change
Modulate.
your voice
Oh, yeah, modulate.
on a different beat. And it sits so fucking well. I don't even know how, but you know that very, very well. So, and with you, your voice is unique, I would say. Like, you have a voice that's created by you.
Signature.
And yeah, it's a signature
Like
voice.
it's a classic art.
Yeah, so both of you have your uniqueness, right? So how long did it take for you guys to figure out your voice and your beat?
What was that
basically?
one session? Like, honestly, it was literally that one session where you find... मेरे साथ ये हुआ था. It was like a eureka moment when is that signal chain. There was a fucking de-esser, auto-tune, couple EQs, couple compressors, whatever plugins I was using at that point. And through the combination of that, finding that sound was like, yo, that somehow works. Like when you said that auto-tune on scale. And yeah. Like I didn't even know that back in the day starting...
Mods.
Like actually Illa came through with Dopamine back in 2018, and he was the first one to show me, alright, you gotta set your auto-tune on scale.
Got it.
Pax did that for me.
Yeah,
Pax showed me.
Shout out Pax.
Shout Pax, bro.
Pax a G, bro.
Obviously, all the artists know the fans they're catering to, right? So, is there any music or any lyrics you try to change for your fans' taste, or is it like something you keep it just according to yourself? Like, मेरे को ऐसे लिखना है तो मैं ये लिखूंगा, मैंने बोल नहीं मारी आगे, क्या बोलते हैं?
Selfish behavior in the studio. I don't think about it. I think about if I'm talking about somebody, then I might think about them. But किसी और के लिए नहीं लिखा हुआ मैं कभी भी. But मुझे ये भी बात पता है कि वो बात उनको समझ आ जाएगी कभी. कि कुछ लोगों को वो बात समझ आ जाएगी, कुछ को नहीं आएगी. वो भाई नॉर्मल बात है. मुझे भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें नहीं समझ आती, इसको भी नहीं आती होगी, और जो आती है वो उसको लोग अपनी फेवरेट बात बोल देते हैं. तो मैं ऐसे सोच के तो नहीं करता कभी.
I'm like, bro, one for them, one for me type shit.
अच्छा.
I'm very like
ठीक है.
practical about that shit. Even the studio, I'm like, alright, bro, you know, sometimes things like commercial work and, you know, when there's third parties involved, करना पड़ता है, and it's okay. Like it's best not to be that attached to your music, because like
no, but when I choose to do something commercial or
exactly
that's what I learned इससे कि भाई, क्योंकि स्टूडियो में मैंने देख लिया इसको. हाँ भाई,
not just from me, when you first play me the Kennedy album, I'm like, alright, bro, like,
but
now you know, because
no, but that was not a conscious effort at doing it. I was like, I did it.
no, but that's how it wasn't a conscious effort for me either. But it's more like when you're in that situation, you do it for the first time, and then you're like,
yeah,
that's crazy. Like if you're able to do that, that's like a test. कि अगर ये कर लिया, तो alright, you're good in the industry at least.
ये
Crazy, bro. So like right now you were talking about Kennedy, right? So now these are big projects for you, like Kennedy, then for you, Farzi, right?
Yeah.
So that way, and you just mentioned that both of you are mostly independent, right? What you feel like writing, you write that. So how was it like the process of working with such a massive team, you know, directors, big as directors, then a full team, voice changes according to the way they want. So how is the process and experience with
For
that? The
Farzi, it
difference?
was very different than a normal writing process. Farzi was more like, I got a call from my manager saying that Sachin Jigar's team wants to get in touch, and there's a song for this project like on like a Prime Video series, right? I didn't even know it was Farzi or Shahid Kapoor.
The thing I'm asking is the process. Like, what was the difference, you know, between
It
your
was,
sessions
bro,
and...
I didn't even, that hook, I didn't write that hook. The Fark Nahi Padta hook is written by Priya Saraiya, Jigar sir's wife. So they wrote that for me. They actually sent me a scratch, and some other rapper did that. And they're like, but we want to do a new school hip hop sound in your voice. And that was crazy for me. I'm like, that's crazy that you're listening to my music. They were listening to Coco before that. Like, yeah, we won that type of sound in your voice. So I did that verse. I sent it, and it's not like I sent it and one of them was like, cool. There's like 10 people approving it. Then there's Amazon approving it. There's like whomever approving it. I don't even know. They're like, yeah, your voice is approved, and that's the first time I've heard that. Your voice is approved. But that was cool. Like,
so yeah, basically just hearing your voice is approved from such a big team was enough, right?
Yeah.
What about you? How with Kennedy?
So how Kennedy happened is the funniest thing.
That's a crazy story, bro.
Bhai, I have a friend. His name is Gopika. So she was working with AK in his crew for this film called Kennedy.
All right.
And so these guys were in the car and they were driving back somewhere and AK was sleeping in the car. And Gopika ने उस दिन गाने चला दिए मेरे और भाई AK उठ गए नींद से.
Tell them what song.
Resurrection.
And the song, like, I truly like, but I think she played one unreleased track first, and then she played a song called Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy I had a song called Mr. Kennedy.
Oh fuck you! Oh my god.
Bro, and
that basically पहले ही
that's
पता था
fucking
होने से
insane. When I heard
manifestation
that,
and shit.
my mind was blown. I'm like, what?
Before Kennedy as a and
Bro, that's
Kennedy as a
manifestation
film
and
was being
shit.
made.
Exactly, bro.
Kennedy as a film was being made, and a song called Mr. Kennedy was already out under my name, and it just.
And Anurag Kashyap had no reason to know about that song or anything, and that just happened. Like,
it just happened, and like, give me one reason to not.
that's the universe, bro. That's the universe talking to you. Like, no other explanation.
Exactly, bro. मतलब, you
But I try not
knew
to
it was
think about
supposed
it.
to happen.
But I try not to think about it too much, bro, because when you think about these things, it's literally stall आ जाता है इसमें.
The funniest thing was how I fucking found out because he's posting on IG and shit, right?
Yeah,
he's posting the skyline shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Noida skyline really coming out right now.
Motherfucker thought I was Noida.
Because it's fucking always in Noida, right?
मैंने थोड़ा ऐसे बोला से भाई Bombay.
I'm in Bombay, bro.
Yes.
Chill, bro. I'm in Bombay. Like,
So bro, जैसे अभी इसने बोला कि Kennedy पहले ही गाना था Mr. Kennedy, right? And then having a full album, and you have a full album, right? In Kennedy.
Yeah. It's a collaborative effort by me and Amir Aziz, the poet.
So that's what I was gonna ask. That are there? It just got me to this question. But are there any things you haven't felt and you just write because you do want to feel them, like manifestations? I would say.
I do that now. Like I've always done. मैंने हमेशा वही और सोच के नहीं करा कि ये मुझे चीज़ लिखूंगा तो ये ऐसे पूरी हो जाएगी ऐसे वो लिख दी और कभी कभी पूरी हो गई पूरी नहीं हुई. इट डजंट मैटर बट जब हो जाती है तो अच्छा लगता है दिमाग को कि इट्स मेकिंग सेंस. इट मेकिंग सेंस फॉर अ बिट. लेट मेक सेंस. उसके बाद तो वैसे ऐसे ही है.
अच्छा. What about you?
Bro, that album first of all is so insane. The first time I heard it, I'm like, it's so different from BB usually does, and it's crazy. Like, I can't wait for the world to hear it.
So how did you guys get
Sorry,
together?
What was the question?
How did you guys get together for Multani Mitti?
It was that era, bro. It was fucking 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
But like that time I was finishing Nakshatra at that point. I knew he's up to some shit. And bro, I love that because like I embraced Boyblanck, Pax, Huge, G16, everyone, right?
And he actually pulled up in like बहुत पहले भाई कितने कब की बात है when you came to.
I don't even remember, bro.
So he pulled up and he's always been like.
Yeah, bro. Like that session, वगैरह, just like seeing culture. And Noida's made a big connection, with college and everything. So, from there to see him just like do crazy shit was like, say bro, like it made me feel proud and it made me want to work more and make more tracks. And from there we did Rani Khed, Court Kacheri, Desktop. Usi point so we were like, let's do an album, bro. And it wasn't that deep. Like we were 10 sessions and we had the project, bro.
So, like, what's your mindset like? The difference between your mindset when you go into like a studio session and a live show.
Bro, it's super different.
मतलब इसको मुझे पता है इसको भी नहीं पसंद लाइव परफॉर्म करना और मैं कर लेता हूँ बट मैं इतना फिट नहीं हूँ.
Don't you feel that euphoria?
Bro, studio session is super.
No, on the live shows, like he said
Live show,
that.
yeah, we going. I got a set after that. We both pulling up to that.
After this podcast, we gotta go ahead.
Yeah, bro, the TIMD live showcase. I was super excited for it, but I happened to fall sick right before. So my voice, my throat is fucked.
Yeah,
my
bro, thank
shit
you
is
for
congested.
coming. Even though you fell ill, he told me.
Nah, bro, like,
Thank you so
happy to
much.
pull up.
Because my eyes also.
Thank you, brother.
Shut the fuck up.
मेरे credit भी चाहिए मुझे.
Shut the. But live is cool, bro. Like, I'm developing my live act more right now. I'm trying to play live more as much as I can, and we're gonna do bigger shows. Like, we're looking at some festival shows and some like crazy acts, bro.
What's your, like, the difference between when you're going into
A show
and, you know, a studio session? There's a lot of difference.
नहीं मैं जब
It's worlds apart.
मैं बचपन में जब सोसाइटी में दिवाली मेला वगैरह होता था मैं डांस परफॉर्मेंस में पार्टिसिपेट करता था हम लोग उस टाइम पे और
Michael Jackson, bro.
भाई मैं करता था परफॉर्म लेकिन
Yet you dance like shit.
अब पता नहीं क्योंकि उस टाइम कोई और कोरियोग्राफ कराता था इसलिए मैं कर लेता था. अब मैं खुद बना रहा हूँ म्यूजिक जो मुझे प्रेजेंट करना है तो अब थोड़ा मुझे अभी मतलब टाइम है मुझे कंफर्टेबल होने और मैं ऑनेस्टली ये बात एडमिट करता हूँ कि अभी मुझे अपना टाइम लेके मैं कंफर्टेबल हो जाऊँगा स्टेज पे. बट बहुत दोनों स्टूडियो के अंदर और स्टेज पे ज़मीन आसमान.
Yeah, it's day and night, bro.
सही में.
Like, few Nakshatra, and then Nakshatra is way deeper compared to Multani Mitti, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah, for
Multani
sure.
Mitti is just a vibe. It's just a banger,
For sure,
banger,
for sure.
banger. So that way, is there, like, when you're going into the studio for a specific album, is there a specific mindset you keep throughout the album, or do you like to just put in whatever you feel and everything in the album, or do you concentrate
Bro,
on a
I
concept?
like the
Because
thematic.
you're pretty much a concept album artist,
Yeah.
right?
Him for sure.
Yeah.
I like thematic albums, bro. I like when there's a central theme. If you can stick around that and make everything make sense around that. Like, Multani Mitti doesn't only... Like, in fact, it doesn't... It's not like even talking in Multan as such.
Yeah, it does. It has nothing to do with
Nothing
exactly.
to do with Multan
यार,
or
बस
fucking
वो
Mitti.
क्योंकि भाई मुल्तान की मिट्टी से ये गाने बाहर आए हैं.
Right,
That's the
exactly,
reason
right.
you have.
मतलब ये
It's like this completely other...
this is not convenient art to be understood.
All right.
कि भाई तेको ये भी बता दिया ये भी कि ये इसलिए है ये इस वजह से करा है. It's
Sorry.
all like all up to people. If they want to join dots, go ahead. Or else this music is dope. Just
No, it's a vibe. Like,
Just
it had to be trap beats. So if it's Boyblanck DRV, it has to be fucking trap beats. Like,
Got it.
you know, like we
नहीं ना.
stop playing with us.
So
But by Delhi trap scene is crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. Like the wave
भाई
runners. That's fucking
I feel like so बहुत मजा आता है space like this के अंदर.
Yeah, bro. The whole community of artists.
yeah,
around this.
like the music industry, right? इसमें बस
Yeah,
मतलब you
It's
know,
a new
for
sort of like,
even
you know-
like with working, it's chilling. I would like. It's
Yeah, it's like
enjoying,
fucking-
bro.
तो वही
I
दिक्कत है.
enjoy myself.
हमारा काम नहीं लगता.
भाई
हमारा काम नहीं लगता.
भाई वो
देखने वाले को.
पता है वो दिक्कत होगी वो
Lot of
बट वो
work
देखने वालों के लिए है भाई. देखना है जिसको जो देखे यार.
क्योंकि हमें इतना मजा आ रहा होता है. हम हंसते खेलते म्यूजिक बना रहे होते हैं.
Yeah, studio sessions so is like automated for me now. Like it's not work, no way. But what I was saying was the community of people around it, like the artists, the brands, labels, like there's shows happening every week. There's big festivals, etc. So that is really exciting, and you see the shift in sound from. Pele it was like more like Timbaland inspired drums like Honey Singh Badshah, Mafia Mundir era, and like then to like the gully sound, right? During the Gully Boy era, yeah, Divine Nazy, them Lord, but like now there obviously has to be a shift. So the next
Yeah.
shift is the new wave sound.
Exactly. So in Multan Mitti, it is all new, right? with Court Kacheri, I want to know your past with law because you've done your law, right?
Yeah.
And
Lawyer
Court
है भाई.
Kacheri, you've
I
said
have a
that
lawyer
there's
books.
stories you experience. So, bhai,
Yeah, bro. It's like
कैसा था वो?
just having a law degree, bro. Those five years, 6 for me. But with those 5 years of law school it teaches you a lot, obviously. And I heard Court Kacheri, and like, of course, I got to be on that track.
और
Like,
मैं इसकी
no other way.
पहली बार मिलने गया था तभी हमने थीसिस ही लिख रहा था उस टाइम पे पता है.
Yeah.
ये अपने जब फर्स्ट अकेला का जो सेशन था पहले वाला जो बता रहा था मैं तभी हमने थीसिस ही
Yeah, even my law thesis was on the Indian music
और
industry.
उसमें कॉलेज के लिए
okay.
अप्लाई करने का.
Yeah.
Acha. Okay. Yeah,
I-
literally the thesis was on how do you get a law thesis on the Indian music
No, because
industry, bro?
it's
I don't know.
the music, like the way the recording industry works is there's records which are copyright protected.
Oh,
and there's
okay, got it.
organizations.
The legal system of
Yeah,
how our
like
industry works.
IPRS
Got
and
it, got it. The full
the way the
legal
artists,
system of
yeah.
how it... bro, I just want to come back to the question with your voice again, bro. So, for you, how do you decide, like, do you want to keep varying your voices, 2, 3 different voices
Yes.
across, or are you still, like, in the search for that one single voice you want to carry throughout?
I've never been able to do it, and we all, bro, like the sound he did out Court Kacheri was not what he was doing.
That's true.
उससे पहले we all हम सबके साथ होता है ये, और वो mostly beat से इंस्पायर होके या कुछ, मतलब वो अपने आप लाइक कुछ बातें होती है मैं एक टोन में बोलूँगा और मैं किसी और टोन में बोलूँगा, उनका 2 डिफरेंट इफेक्ट होंगे लोग.
समझा.
तो वो चीज़ सुन के समझ आती है, क्योंकि मैं ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे पता होता है क्या टोन देनी है. मैं 3-4 आवाज़ें ट्राई करता हूँ और जो सबसे प्यारी लग रही है वो रख ली, जिससे मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा मज़ा आ गया. और मैं आई एम लाइक आई थिंक ये मैसेज अक्रॉस हो रहा है प्रॉपर.
Yeah, that's some water, bro.
So guys, let's dive into Multani Mitti straight away. There's only one feature you guys have with Bombay the artist. Tell me the process of that. How do you guys get into that?
Bro, so Bombay ke saath, I had Baat Kar, I had Candy Flip, and the same time we were in Bombay doing Court Kacheri, Rani Kher, all of those things. So Bombay was also in town. In fact, I was in Bombay because of her day one show, and उस टाइम पे हम तीनों hang out कर रहे थे. In fact, एक
No, I go way back with Bombay.
yeah.
So Bombay,
G16.
so she had heard the song To Aircon, जो मैंने, this is my 3rd song ever, and उसने
Bro, fucking that song, first of all, needs to be talked. Because when I heard that shit, I was like, this shit is so dope. But I thought of you as a R&B type motherfucker.
No, I was just experimenting, bro. So it was a practice song that came out.
But like, that's a backdoor.
Yeah.
So what's your
But
past with?
So basically, she had heard To Aircon, और अपनी Instagram पे उसने स्टोरी वही पे देखा To Aircon किसने शेयर करा हुआ था, उसने सुना, and she immediately after hearing it reached out to Yush. और फिर they spoke about like, because she was interested in music as well. फिर Yush और उसकी बात हुई. Then they came up with this name called Bombay the artist, and that's when she and the growth.
Oh, so basically
now
Bombay
what-
the artist was
So-
named after
yeah.
you discovered her.
After no,
Bro, that's you. That's all you.
that Yushma did that.
Oh, okay.
Like, bro, Yush,
What just her? You,
Me?
Pax, Sola.
me, Bombay, Karam Sola, Pax,
Bro, that's why I respect the dude, because
J16.
one time, it's whatever. Second time, it might be a coincidence, but 3, 4, 5 artists you've successfully done that with, you have years, bro. You have
Yeah,
those
the ones
A&R
that are
years,
gonna
yeah.
that have
That's why
the thing.
you know,
in them.
like Love Goes to Yush, like he a G, bro.
Got
He's
it,
a G
got
for
it.
sure, bro.
Also, Bombay the artist is also Multani.
Oh yeah.
All
Bombay
like
the
few
art-
of us.
And it's tape is not about Multan, guys.
But it's just happens to be like that.
It just happens to be like that. We met her, we hung out with her, she's friends with us.
And she's featuring on Multani Mitti.
She's the only feature.
And
yeah,
she's
she's
like-
the only feature. Yeah.
And to put it out there, that's the hardest Punjabi female verse on a trap beat I've heard ever of all time.
+1, bro. 100%, bhai. Matlab, when we previewed that shit after she recorded it, there was something else. There was magic in the studio.
It's like
So, bhai,
fucking the
overall,
trap beat,
yeah.
808s, bro. It's like, come on, bro.
Like everyone's just jumping. Or
That's just hype in the studio at that
मेरे
point.
पता है कैसी है? बॉम्बे कुछ insane काम कर देगी. Why she's very fast. She's one of the fastest workers.
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
5 minutes she'd do something crazy and then वो ऐसे बोलेगी कि
What now? Like up next. Like,
next one yeah. And भाई हम दोनों ऐसे हो जाते हैं कि भाई
and I'm like, not chill. Like I don't need anything for the next 6 months. Like we're good.
yeah, no, like her work rate is
Insane.
I've never seen anyone work that hard.
Even him, bro. Like he on some fast ass shit. I take my time with shit. I'm like, cool, bro. Like I'm doing a record.
Yeah.
I'll take my sweet time with it.
Yeah.
But you know, these motherfuckers go crazy.
भाई मैंने इसके साथ मुल्तानी मिट्टी के लिए लॉक करके
भाई मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था ना इसके
मेरी पेशेंस बढ़ गई ब्रो.
कि क्या कितना मतलब लाइक यू मेंशनड अकेला वाज रेडी व्हाट 2 years back you were saying
Bro,
right?
like he made
तो भाई मुल्तानी मिट्टी में टाइम कितना लगा तुमको लाइक you know since when have you been together or
Bro,
overall?
honestly, I was doing my thing. He was doing his thing, वगैरह. And then when the
नहीं,
mutual
because it has
visual-
7 songs right? So
Yeah.
पूरे
Bro,
के पूरा अपना
5 sessions, 6 sessions max.
off recording vocals.
That's it.
उसके बाद मतलब ऐसी चिल कर
Like 5 nights. It was like he's in Noida, I'm in Delhi. You know, Bombay में we were like कि alright bro, I'm dropping my album. मैं दिल्ली उस टाइम मैं US जा रहा था 1 महीने के लिए. And when the year ended, I was supposed to come back, play a couple shows वगैरह. And I'm like, once that is done, we're locking in for Multani Mitti.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did. And a lot of sessions after we record that shit, we'd be like, yo, that's crazy that we talked about this 2-3 months ago and we actually executed it to the T. Like we thought we don't.
exactly
ठीक है भाई
bro.
स्टूडियो के अंदर एनर्जी क्लैश कर जाती है और इट बिकम्स
भाई
बहुत मजा आता है.
मैं समझ गया, it becomes a- इसका मतलब
एनी टाइम यू सी अ सक्सेसफुल कोलैबोरेशन भाई वॉच द थ्रोन देख ले.
भाई मैं बता रहा हूँ this album is one to be played on loop. भाई
Hell yes, bro, hell
no
yes.
jokes.
I
genuinely.
find it harmful to not
As the
it's
director,
not-
I was telling him, सुनाई ना आपको मैंने भाई
Oh, shit, bro,
even
like
he
that.
was moving on it, bro.
It's that. Come
हाँ,
on, bro.
भाई,
Don't play with us.
genuinely.
it's for everyone, like it's for each one of us.
तो अपना जैसे कोर्ट कचहरी, tell me your stories. First you told me that yeah you have a past in law, but what are the stories
Oh,
from
it was
your
like court
original
kacheri.
experience you put out in court kacheri?
Court Kacheri wala session, I heard the song. I'd heard it a couple times and it was more like, yo, let me hop on the song. You know, let's do this type shit. And then I get the song file. I have the open. I played a couple times. And at this point, he's over. Another producer who I used to work with is over at that point at my studio. We posted up. We in the zone. Song is playing. It's playing on loop at that point. And at that point, I start writing. Kale Court. Kale Hort. Like fucking, you know.
भाई इसका decipher करेंगे.
Yeah,
पक्की
bro,
बात
we
है.
gotta do that
100%.
because
Decipher is
भाई it's
Yeah.
a must.
Yeah,
भाई
'cause
उस
there's
गाने पे वो
many
एक-एक
bars in
बंदे
there
को-
which
भाई,
need explaining, bro.
एक एक बंदे को समझने की
उस गाने
जरूरत है
में
वो.
कानून हम बहुत
कानून
कानून
की
के हिसाब से
बात-
चलते हैं बट इज दैट
नहीं भाई उसकी
बातचीत है bro,
भाई
बातचीत है.
देख अगर साथ चलते हैं कानून के तो उसकी चोतते भी हैं थोड़ी.
हम साथ चलने की
That's a
हम
fact.
साथ चलने की अपनी
मतलब सिस्टम को bro अपने हिसाब से चलाने वाली बातचीत है.
Exactly.
मतलब वो-
Exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Exactly what I
Like
mean.
make things work.
Exactly.
like my thing is कि Court Kacheri where it generates from that lyric came through. Why the lyric came through is because मैं जब स्पीड कैमरा भी आता है मैं अपनी गाड़ी तब भी धीरे कर लेता हूँ भाई. मेरे को मैं बेकार की बातों में अपना दिमाग मतलब वो नहीं करता, खपाता नहीं हूँ कि भाई ओ मैं हवाबाज बन जाऊँ और कोई नहीं आ जाए चला.
Hell yes, bro. We peaceful like fucking
But
normal.
और वही है कि जहाँ वही नोएडा में जिन लोगों के साथ मैं जो मेरे दोस्त वगैरह थे उन्होंने फिर बहुत बातें
At the same time, bro,
समझा
pussy like you called me a fucking pussy in the streets, bro.
never.
Exactly. Yes. True.
Like you can
True.
bro
तो हाँ sorry.
मतलब तू मार खा ले लेकिन तू मैं
Roman.
हाँ हाँ
Vengeance.
Roman.
और रो भी रहा है मतलब तू मार खा ले बट पागल मत बनाई.
समझा मैं.
तू मार खा ले बट कोई
Correct.
पागल ना बना.
अपने
So-
दो पैर पे खड़ा होना सीख.
मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि भाई मैं मुझे मार लो लेकिन मैं पागल ना करूँ बस.
समझा.
कोई मुझे
जैसे
बनाने
अपना
की कोशिश ना करे.
all 7 of your songs are banger productions, bro.
Hell
And
yes, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
both of your voices, you know, I figured out one thing. I've been into studio sessions and all. So producing a trap beat is not that tough, but making the voice sit on a trap beat, oh my god, that shit is one of the toughest things. So with you guys, you know, it's all trap, right? So how were producers with you? Did they find you easily, and who were the producers
No,
who worked on
initially-
you with the seven songs?
Initially, जो production structure था पूरा, it was all international producers. And it was in fact like all beats that BB picked. I didn't even have nothing to do with the beats because I trusted beat selection so much. I'm like,
The thing is like, I'm sorry.
no, it's
So it's like, ये मेरा process हमेशा दे रहा है मैं type beat वाला रहूँ. मैंने type beat वालों
yeah.
मैंने 5-6 अपने producers देखे YouTube पे type beat वाले
You told me this the last time also.
type
है
beat
ना?
वाले जिनके ऊपर मैंने गाने उनकी डाउनलोड करी गाने बनाए ऐसे ही नहीं कि रिलीज ही कर दिया गाने बनाए
licenses and all everything
Ah,
like
yes.
legally.
बनाया और फिर एक टाइम के बाद ऐसा होने लग गया कि वो लोग सुन के अप्रोच करने लग गए कि वाओ
This shit dope.
हाँ
This
यार
is
कि मेरे
crazy.
उसमें बस बना रहे हो.
लाइक कोर्ट कचेरी का जो प्रोड्यूसर
Shouty bro, Shouty 2 times.
Yes,
So,
who are the producers?
Russia bro.
I don't know his age but
Who are
he's
the
from
producers on it?
Shouty 2 times
He's a dude from Russia bro.
Shoutry 2 times is the one on
Court Kacheri bro.
Court Kacheri. Oh,
Producer from
okay.
Russia, like we dropped that shit and he reached out to him like, yo bro, like the shit is crazy, like it's doing the streams on Spotify and shit.
now when I want a Shouty beat I ask him for it on his WhatsApp and he sends me a beat
Yeah,
back
it's become convenient
like
now.
it's just we're not working on the like we are working on the internet but we're not working so formally anymore
Got it.
Yeah, and from there,
Yeah, having a casual relation in work is way easier.
because he likes the music I make I like the beats he makes and it's a win.
and from there, like from those curation of producers, it goes to people like AAKASH, who
Bhai, Akash has genuinely murdered the beats.
bro, AAKASH
Bhai,
is a
matlab-
fucking monster, bro.
Bro
Yaar,
Same.
he's on which 2 songs?
Kadwa Sach Street Cred.
Kadwa Sach. Bhai, un gaano pe bhai, you can just bounce to them anytime. They're mosh pit songs, bro, for me.
Bro, and
So
he's
how
so-
was it working with him?
Bro,
Have you guys worked with him before?
Yeah, I've worked on MT.
Alright.
I worked on MT. I worked on Dhun. I worked on Khoj, on Nakshatra.
Yeah.
A bunch of other tracks. Like I've had a great working relationship with Akash, but being in the studio, like I was staying at his apartment in Malad in Mumbai last week, in fact, and we did those 2 beats, and we had the opportunity to get Akash to reproduce 2 of those bangers,
Yeah.
and because it was more like, all right, we have the song, we have the vibe, but let's put more meaning to it, bro. Someone like Akash is top 1 in DHH right now. Feel me? That's how I feel.
Cleanest like
Bhai,
इसकी beat
Akash has the smoothest beats.
bro
bhai.
hell yes bro Akash is fucking hot right now उसकी beat सुनता हूँ मुझे एक चीज की यूनिक मतलब significance इतनी ज्यादा अच्छी भाई एक element अलग से सुनाई देता है बहुत and
Yeah.
with crazy precision
Mixing game is insane as well. Yeah.
Apna, the next song, like Akela, is the last song on your album, right? But that is a very, very different vibe compared to everything. How did you decide to and why did you want to put that one song? Because that holds like other songs you can vibe to and just enjoy, but that just makes you feel
on
like
Akela you gotta have a moment to it.
हाँ exactly कि अकेला रहना है अभी अकेले के लिए मेरे को अकेले
Okay,
के लिए
no,
time
I
चाहिए.
like when we had the album, when we had the tape, I like, bro, we gotta put Akela on it. Like, it just be, it makes sense. Like, that's the first song we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would initially मैं बोल रहा था कि भाई क्योंकि उस टाइम पे भाई मैं क्योंकि ना 2 साल पुराना गाना है यार तो उस टाइम पे जब मैंने करा था उस गाने पे उसको मैं सुन के आ रहा था कि यार ये तो मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा but then I understood कि damn I still have the composition we still have the new vision we still have the new beats let's
Exactly.
need that composition song
Exactly, bro. Even if it's like a 2-year-old
भाई अकेला
song,
पता है कैसे बना
it
था
proves your
अकेला पता है कैसे बना
versatility.
था?
हाँ.
मेरे को एक बीट मिली नई वाली मैंने इसको वीडियो कॉल करा इसने बोला कि मैंने इसको बीट भेजी ये अपने स्टूडियो में चला रहा है हम वीडियो कॉल पे हैं इसने मुझे बोला भाई ये बीट सही लग रही है एक्सपेक्ट करियो और मैंने हुक स्पिट करा अकेला का और उसने बोला भाई ये बीट चलेंगे
Bro, मैं वही कह रहा हूँ कि अगर चाहे 2 साल पुराना गाना हो, it proves your versatility. I'm not even kidding, भाई. That song is just unique from the album. It stands
Yeah, because
out.
the rest of it is super up tempo.
Yeah,
like,
it
aggressive
stands
trap
out.
This one is
And you
down tempo, like a
it's
mellow
not,
one.
yeah, it's mellow beat tempo, but it's not like you haven't done justice to it, I would say. You've definitely killed that as well.
Thank you,
So
bro.
it just proves your versatility, I would say.
No, I was just saying it's different from the rest of the album in a way कि बाकी सारे are very fucking hype shit. So,
टेम्पो मतलब टेम्पो एंड में भाई थोड़ा कम करने का बनता है बेसिकली कि भाई थोड़ा सा स्लो कर दो.
वही टेंडेंसी रहती है वही उन सब एल्बम्स में लास्ट ट्रैक यूजुअली.
I think वो उसकी वजह से हुआ है. मैं भी
बाजीगर फॉर
Yeah.
एग्जांपल है ना.
वो उसकी वजह से हुआ है.
हाँ, Divine's album.
Was that?
Gunegar, sorry, Gunegar.
I think it's the last song.
No, Akela is the last song again.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, he has song called
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last song.
Oh.
And the other album is all again up tempo. Last one is like mellow.
I think that's the traditional sequence.
I don't know, like with me, I just always felt like, alright, like last song has to be maybe make you settle down.
I feel that too as well. Maybe
Yeah.
it comes from you or somewhere, but I've seen a lot of people do it. और मुझे भी लगता है कि और it makes sense भाई, common sense है भाई. मतलब
Yeah, it's like
पूरी रात पार्टी कर ली अब भाई end में बैठ जाओ और
yeah.
just chill with your friends for a bit and have that insightful.
If it were like a whole album of chill ass songs last, then maybe the last one can be hype. Like,
like a hype.
but the contrast is what makes it unique. Yeah.
So भाई, I wanna get on to Desktop. वो एक गाना है जिसमें मैं my favorite.
Oh my
Personally,
God.
my favorite from the album. ठीक है.
Same like
And the question I have is कि भाई ऐसे कौन से experiences रहे हैं जिसने ये बोला मैं नहीं करने वाला था बस desk job.
Oh, that's a real life shit.
that's the real life
exactly
shit.
what I wanna ask you because you know that's
Yeah.
the line
So
from it.
obviously, initial inspiration is desktop, desk job. But then you think, what does a desk job mean to you?
Yeah.
And then, because it's all like ever since growing up, like the समाज जिसे बोलते हैं वो तुम्हें बोलता है कि you know, get a nice desk job, a safe job, like
Yeah.
you know, don't go out and be a rapper type shit. Like no one told me to be a fucking rapper.
No one ever even thought about telling me कि भाई rapper.
So you know, from there, just like नहीं करने वाला था मैं डेस्क जॉब. यकीन पाया घर वालों का, पहले डांट लेते मेरे स्ट्रेस बहुत.
भाई
Let's go, bro.
genuinely bro.
Yeah.
So what's your story with desk job like desktop?
भाई मेरा भी बहुत बड़ा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रहा है यार ये कि कॉलेज भाई मैंने 10वीं जब मैं 10वीं में था, मैं 10वीं तक सही करता था पढ़ाई. मैंने 11वीं 12वीं में ऐलान कर दिया था कि मैं पढ़ सकता हूँ ये, बट मेरा जेन्युइनली मन नहीं करता. मतलब मुझे जेन्युइनली भाई
Bro, I feel you.
ADHD लोग भी कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं.
भाई, I
But मेरा
feel
ये
you
सीन है कि भाई
personally.
मुझे अगर म्यूजिक करने में मजा आता है तो भाई मैं वो कर लेता हूँ एफर्टलेसली, मुझे मेहनत भी नहीं लगती. तो वही कर लो ना भाई. वो
मैं भी रेडी था. मैं honestly ready था, like to you know lead a normal fucking career. I have a law degree and all of that. My sister went to IIT, so I had that family pressure, ki, you know. And obviously, my parents would encourage me to, all right,
In
like
this,
you go to a
in
good
this
college.
generation, everyone would relate to that.
Yeah, and
Yep.
but like, bro, I was in 4th year of college. The fucking deals I signed then, way more money than I was making. I would have made even as a top place lawyer. And like, wait, I'm in 4th year of college right now. How am I making more money than my senior friends who getting the best job?
Yeah.
So I'm like, ki, it's a fucking blessing, bro. Matlab, if I'm able to be in the studio and rap my shit, and उस वजह से कोई मुझे इतने पैसे दे रहा है कि भैंजो मेरा घर चल रहा है, सब हो रहा है इस वजह से.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the biggest inspiration more than anything else, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, matlab, that was the one thing जिसकी वजह से सब हो पाया.
Yeah. Financial freedom.
Financial freedom is just like hits different, bro. And even the levels that we hit with this record, like in terms of the industry, it's like the confidence that invokes is amazing, bro.
Yeah, you look into like you wake up and you look into the mirror and you like yourself.
Got it.
We fucking made
So
it,
जैसे
bro. Like,
अपना
Like you look at yourself and be like, "Hey, चल ये तो कर लिया है."
कि
in conclusion,
हाँ,
rappers
ये तो
पैसा
कर
कमा
ही
पा
है.
रहे हैं. Rappers बिल्कुल पैसा कमा पा रहे हैं, bro. To avoid any confusion.
Oh my
fuck.
My bad.
I'm glad that happened. My bad.
Bro, अपना आता है
DRV slipping rare.
Rare DRV है, bro. Rare DRV है.
अपना let's get on to Kadwa Sach.
Oh shit. Oh.
तो भाई tell me the process behind it. I want to know everything behind
Like
Kadwa
Kadwa Sach
भाई,
came
कि
from
what emotions it came from to
Yo,
the
let
process.
me fucking.
Okay, you tell it. You tell this.
Kadwa Sach Because I heard Evident Domination, and I was there for the video
Baggy
shoot.
Mun- shout out to
Shout
Baggy
out Baggy,
Munna.
bro.
Shout out to Baggy.
Yeah, that whole thing, bro. And I'm like, yeah, we gotta do a fucking Detroit track, bro. We gotta hop on that shit, and we picked a beat, and we did that shit. And like, yeah, I'm going first. Laid my verse. Hold up. all of that type of shit.
It's
Like,
build up to just, because DRV on a Detroit beat is the least expected thing right now.
yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna lie to you.
yeah, no,
but-
dead
but-
ass, bro, dead ass.
Man, his voice sat really well, I
No,
would say.
beautiful.
So fucking well.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
But Kadwa Sach came from the Evident Domination guy. Evident Domination, I think I might be wrong. I don't mind being wrong in this situation, but I think Evident Domination is the first ever Detroit Desi Hip-Hop track.
Alright.
Or it might not be.
Shots fired, bro.
No, I'm just not any good about my song, bro. That's it.
Nah, that's a dope
Bro,
track, bro.
generally, everyone should, bro.
Yeah.
So, street cred, one question I have. I personally feel, yes, you will have street cred after this drops.
Always I've been at street cred, bro.
Huh?
Stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah, what do you feel
G1
about
6.
it? What are your expectations from this album, bro?
Bro, expectations, I got none, bro. Like, it's more like a gift to our fucking listeners, bro. Everyone who's been on the wave just supporting is really for the fans. Like, it's for the
good just want to give away a good trap experience.
yeah, not even just trap, bro. It's more like
There are
it's
music,
music, bro.
it's music and it's emotions and it's personal stories and
It's just so much.
but it's I agree with him on that one point that when we both feel Multani Mitti is not an album, it's a feeling.
Amazing,
Yeah, all
bro.
for it, bro.
Anything else you guys want to tell the guys about this mad album? I can guarantee you this. This is gonna go to places. 100%.
Yes, love, Robert.
And congratulations to you as well for getting featured on the Keens Festival.
Oh, bro, Khan next month.
Yes.
That's fucking insane.
And,
We got their phone.
Yep.
Damn.
And other than that, anything you guys want to tell your viewers, your
Bro,
fans,
just like,
the people
you know-
watching you, because Multani Mitti is going to generate fans, bro.
The most love for the fans. जो सब सुन रहे हैं, जो सब support कर रहे हैं. It's all because of you. ये सब हो पा रहा है. And can't wait for you all to hear it. And
अपने 4 बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स को कॉल करना है और कहीं मिलना है किसी जहाँ तुम थोड़ा स्पॉट है और जो करना है वहाँ पे करो, मुझे नहीं फर्क पड़ता. और मुल्तानी मिट्टी चलाओ फुल वॉल्यूम पे और फिर बताना कि कैसा लगा बस. और अगर कुछ नहीं लगा तो मत बताना और बस सुनो. अच्छा
just experience करो एक बार.
एक्सपीरियंस करो एक बार. कुछ लगे तो बता देना, नहीं लगे तो ठीक है, बट हमें तो सही लग रही है. That's it, bro. That's it.
And बाकी इनकलाब के लिए भी, bro, it's amazing what you guys are doing.
History, they're making history.
And I see a super bright future and just amazing things happening.
No, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
G.
Viren, my G.
Rain. Shout Rain. Nah, bro. Love goes to bro. Love goes to
any
bro.
shout outs you want to give to your fellow artists, producers, anyone?
So many, bro. I mean,
Bombay, AAKASH.
Bombay, AAKASH,
AY.
Multani Mitti, bro. AY Beats. Just
Obscure, bro.
Mohit. Bro, Obscure, Zen, everyone. You know,
There's a huge list of people we are 100% totally always dependent on to make what we want to make. And
exactly, bro. And we're super off guard with that question because I bet there's so many I'm missing. But it's just, you know who you are type shit.
yeah.
But it's never ending.
And the craziest thing is that these guys, bro, the passion, the team, our teams, भाई इनके सामने मुल्तानी मिट्टी या कोई भी हम जो कुछ भी क्रिएट करे इन सबके सामने प्ले करो ना, ये लोग भाई I don't know how do they feel it that much. भाई ये लोग बहुत अच्छे से सुनते हैं यार गाने. They like क्योंकि शायद हमें पर्सनली जानते हैं.
And also the way, bro, like
Just the approval, you know?
Bro,
Their
they
approval.
love it and they like मैं इसके लिए काम करूँगा और मैं इसको दिखाऊंगा तेरे को कि कहाँ जाएगा.
bro, the community, the way it's working right now, Carb, Loka, bro is free right now. I couldn't be happier, bro. Like, we are all just like super, you know, Loka, bro, Darcy, Mohit, everyone who's been associated with the wave, bro, G16, like, it's all love, bro.
Genuinely,
Baggy,
bro.
Baggy, Jaskaran,
Hell yes, bro. Chandigarh का plus.
Put this one thing out. मैं just wanna do this. Bro, Sanju and Sandu.
Oh hell yes, bro. Yeah.
भाई ये टेप आई है अभी चंडीगढ़ से और मैंने सुनी गाड़ी में अपने
Yeah.
और मैं 3 दिन से वही सुन रहा हूँ.
Hell yes, bro. Shout out Baghi, bro. Was did the art for that? Was on the visuals, bro. It's amazing, bro.
Sandu समझ रहा है क्या भाई मतलब rapper बन के bro it's brilliant भाई जसकरण के वो जसकरण का होफ तड़पन में
हाँ.
that's some
Bro, Chandigarh in general, bro. Like, you know,
Chandigarh in
fucking...
general, bro.
I'm saying, bro, like, bro, 0172, bro. Uday Bakshi, SK, bro. Fucking like, come on.
Tricks in
SK,
brother.
bro. That's the goat right there.
Indian hip hop in general.
Yeah, true.
Of course,
true.
bro. Like,
Guys,
All of it.
genuinely, man.
DHH. Whatever.
bro, DHH, bro.
DHH.
One time,
DHH. I can't believe DHH is the thing now.
one time for DHH, bro.
Bhai,
I can't
will
believe
be,
DHH exists.
It will be the biggest genre in India. I promise you that, bro. Very
Hell
soon.
yes, bro.
We'll get it done.
That's
bhai.
facts.
We'll get it
No
done
Fredo.
anyhow. Genuinely, bro. Guys, thank you so much. It was great having a conversation with you.
Thank you for having us, bro.
I genuinely love it.
Really, bro. Nice one.
We will.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, man.
No, like, private out now.
Come on, bro.